In the Ask Me segment, a gentleman has written for me and said that he has been um, brokenhearted by someone who was in an intimate relationship. And now he is living in this type of hatred and he hates everybody and he doesn't want to socialize with anybody. And all he can think about is how to get revenge from everybody. It's not just the person. He has gone into this corner that everyone's bad, and I want to attack everyone and just be revengeful. All he can think about is the negativity that anyone has. And he doesn't want to because another part just keeps stopping him. So he says, how do I go through this battle, the internal battle? Well, I'm sorry that you have gone through so much. I'm sorry that you're hurting. It really seems like you are hurting so much that this pain has become so generalized toward everybody, every human being on the face of the earth. So the first thing that I can request from you is don't generalize it. There's one person who has done something which you have felt hurt and pain, whether they intended to harm you or they didn't intend to harm you. They did whatever they wanted to do, not knowing that it would hurt you so much that it would be this much of an anguish for you. The point is you're suffering. You already got suffered from whatever this person did or the expectation you had from that relationship. The rest of it is more like you are now growing your own suffering, which is unnecessary for you. You do not need to generalize this to all the humanity and look at everything that's out there that's bad. You actually do need support. So look at the great people who are around you, who can be with you, who can nurture you, who can love you and remind you that there are people who love you and that you deserve it and that you deserve to be with people who care for you. And I'm sorry that something has happened for you, and maybe you can see what you've learned from that relationship, and maybe even take responsibility for the side of the relationship maybe that you weren't looking at, you're in denial, maybe you did something that also hurt them, and maybe take your learning and forgive yourself first for that relationship and forgive them and move on. You've already been in the relationship, you've already suffered through it. You don't need to carry the suffering. The rest of this is now you hurting yourself, and you don't need to. Thank you.